What is wrong with our Southeast governors and politicians? Those guys are part of the problems we have in Biafra land. They are not helping matters at all, honestly. You know what? God past them. We'll get over this very soon, by God's grace. Alright, might be asking, what have they done now? Don't worry, we'll be bringing you updates as it happen in this video. Before we do so, I'd like to welcome you to IPOB Media, the place where we bring you the gospel of Biafra, the only channel where you get the latest information, news, update, and everything you need to know about Biafra and the struggle for freedom. Alright, if you are new to this channel, do well to subscribe. Click on the notification bell so that you get to see our videos anytime we upload. And don't forget to share so that many of our brothers and sisters will get to know what is going on as regards Biafra, right? Alright, getting into what we have for you in this video. Our PM, Mazi Simon Ekpa, has come out to criticize and he has, I want you to watch this video and see what he has to, say about these our greedy Southeast governors and politicians.
Totally were, for the labor movement, and that's why.
The religious leaders, you see, the religious leaders totally were for labor movement, you see, which is they are against Muslim ticket.
I saw it as a kind of protest vote.
All right.
It wasn't a vote for, His Excellency Obi as such. It wasn't, because you can see even the by-election that was, held yesterday. We won all.
You hear that? It is not a vote for His Excellency Peter Obi as such. It is a protest vote. So which means the Nigeria which he is telling you that Biafra or Ebonyi people is not part of Biafra, he knows that even Ebonyi people have rejected him. Because they reject everything he is supporting. He is supporting Muslim ticket, Ebonyi people rejected him. So why would this man summon courage to come to podium and start shouting, Ebonyi is not part of Biafra? Of course, I don't even need to, waste my time, because the reaction of the people of Ebonyi have answered him. So if he's a man that actually, his brain is working, he should be covering himself in shame. Because the reaction from Ebonyi people when he was saying those rubbish should have made him to go and start hiding his face. But of course, they don't have shame.
The seats, one of the seats in Ebonyi State. So if it were isolated, elections, there is no any other party that win any other thing other than, the people's, opinion that, it should be His Excellency, P2B. And that's what, happened. So for me, I looked at it personally as a protest vote against the PDP, against the APC.
Is it a valid point that the people are protesting against the leadership at that level?
Well, I can tell you yes, because there is, seemingly hardship and challenges in Nigeria. But if you evaluate it very, very well, you find out that it's, a thing of, entire, world. There have been a lot of,
entire in the world. But they are not telling you what, there are other things in the entire world, not only hunger. They are not telling you that other parts of the world have good roads. They are not telling you other parts of the world have good education. They are not telling you other parts of the world have security. They are not telling you other parts of the world have freedom of speech. They are not telling you other parts of the world respect human rights. They are not telling you other parts of the world have social benefit. They are not telling you what other parts of the world are enjoying. When it comes to the fact that other parts of the world are hungry, they are telling you, making reference to other parts of the world. But I cannot make you reference to other parts of the world that they have electricity 24/7. Do you understand the impunity? Because all of them have houses abroad.
Seemingly hardship and challenges in Nigeria. But if you evaluate it very, very well, you find out that it's, a thing of, entire, world. There have been a lot of, global economic crisis, in administration from 2015, we've suffered about 3 recessions. We survived it. We suffered COVID. we survived it. We suffered cashless policy, survived it. All these things, were challenges targeted against the masses, not by anybody, but they came naturally, And so look at the Ukraine war. So all these things added to, a crisis, in leadership. And, people.
He's even now blaming Ukraine war as a result of the hunger in Nigeria. Oh my God.
People's loss of confidence in leadership. But nothing you can do. Look at Ghana, they are going through their own challenges. So leadership, yes, but the led also, yes. And so the global economic, problems. So this is the way I look at it.
Before we talk about your ambition to be president of the Senate, let me quickly ask you this question. You faced some challenges since joining the APC from the PDP, but how has it been governing a state that has always been PDP?
Well, for me, at the beginning, it was quite challenging because some of the leaders of the state, even though I consulted them, but along the line they betrayed me. They said, no, we will not leave PDP. But at the time of, consulting with Mr. President about my moving to APC, we discussed and they agreed that we could move, Now, the National Assembly members, I had a meeting with all of them, in exception of Senator Oba, at the residence of Dr. Sam Uminyewu. And I requested them, to air their opinion one after the other, about going into APC. And every one of them spoke. And they gave, approval that I should go ahead and move, that they would join me to move. It was only Dr. Sam, Uminyewu that said, he needed to pray about it. Only him. But every other person, in exception of Senator Oba was not there, was in agreement. But when I moved, they made a U-turn and started castigating me, some of them. Unfortunately, only one survived the onslaught, None of them came back. None of them was re-elected. And then for the House of Assembly, I think about 8 of them, did not move with me. They stayed back even though we agreed to move. And 8 of them, none of them survived, They couldn't win election, So for me, it's not about party. It's about, the leader, of government. What you have done for the people, your heartbeat for the people. So it's not about the party. Some people argue, though, Ebonyi State is predominantly PDP, Now,
I don't need to go into that, stupid talk. I've been able to make my point, and the point here is that he knows that even in his village and in his family, he failed, and the people have voted Biafra. Voting against Muslim is voting for Biafra. And on that note, we are going to open the line for calls, and the calls is going to last for like 10 minutes, and we'll call it a day. Right? The telephone line will be open for calls, and the calls will last for 10 minutes. And let us have our Suji to get the videos ready. The second part of the question and answer is still being uploaded, and as soon as it's uploaded, you are going to have it on the platform. All right, the line is open. You're welcome to the program. Hello.
Everyone.
There we go.
Good evening.
Good evening. You're welcome.
Our fellow Prime Minister, Your Excellency.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
David Umahi is just deceiving himself. He knows the truth. And he's just running around the truth. Instead of him to tell the journalists that there was a proclamation on a protest against Nigerian government. In fact, first of its kind. That is the creation of Nigeria in 1914 and the independence in 1950. Nigeria has never had such protests that people were instructed not to go and vote, and they willingly obeyed.
Yes.
And he was just running around the circle, using what he's doing in Ebonyi State as an excuse to how they shoot the bird and the mother fly. He's just being stupid. And mind you, what he's doing now, he's going to repeat. He said Ebonyi is not a Biafra. It's a personal opinion. And he has only but one vote during the referendum.
Yes.
He cannot vote for the entire Ebonians if the opportunity comes. So he's just making a political statement, and I don't think the Fulanis are still validating that very statement, because with this election they know that everywhere is Biafra, and there's nothing they can do about it.
There is nothing they can do. Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Secondly, I like this your cap. The color. I like your cap. Commander in chief.
Thank you. And you people should be getting ready for 2-week lockdown when you do release.
Okay. That will be nice. Then secondly, I think people who used to so everybody who is concerned about this welfare, please pressurize any of these lawyers that refuse to work for Onyendu to return his case file back to him. So I can hand the case file over to somebody who can ensure that he is taken to court or he is released. Yes. I don't know why Nigeria government should appeal against for a state of execution, and no lawyer has appealed against it. And they kept Onyendu there. We don't know his whereabouts. So I think if the lawyers are no longer willing to work, they should return the case file. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. All right, the line is still open. The line is still open for your calls, and we have just less than 10 minutes to go. So call and air your opinion, and question and answer also still goes on. Tomorrow we're gonna do a similar thing, a little bit different but similar thing. The line is on. You're welcome to the program.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Simon Ekpa.
Yes.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Can you reduce where you are listening from? I'm hearing my voice there.
Okay, can you hear?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is my first time of calling on Enter Biafra.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm calling from Zoom.
Good. Was it difficult to connect?
Yeah, it was difficult, but I was following. Yeah, today you said if you want to log into the Enter Biafra, we should use our Facebook or Google account.
Yes.
So I use my Google account. So I've been following you on Twitter.
Great. Great.
Yeah, my question is, because I'm coming back from Southeast, it has not been long. I've been traveling around. The amount of checking points we have in our South is very, very annoying.
Yes.
Very annoying. Or if you from Onishowe Road down to Imo State, everybody will tell you about what's going on in that place. Police checking points are everywhere. They are just busy collecting 100 naira from every keke man that passes by.
Don't worry. You will look for them. You will find them no more. Don't worry.
And I was coming up from Enugu State. From Anambra State to Enugu State is no go area. Soludo is there deceiving people. The same thing with the governor of Enugu State. For you to go from Anambra State to Enugu State, you suffer a lot. Every drop, every checking point, the motorists will pay 100 naira. To the extent I contributed my own money inside. The extent I contributed my own money inside, the driver was complaining that he did not have any change again, that if he should get them in 1,000, they will not give me change. People were now ragging themselves to bring, okay, anybody that has 100 naira should bring inside. I now donated my own money, of which I was never happy to do that, because I've been following Nnamdi Kanu for long. If not that I was with my boss that time, I was under one boy, I would have known that I would contribute a lot. I should have become ESN member, but because of the one boy matter, I was not able to do that. But it's paining me today that a lot has been going on in Biafra, so but I comprehend you, because you are doing a lot of work. You are still our PM. Anybody that wants to go and hug transformer for your sake should go ahead. We are looking for them to die.
We don't have time for those. We don't have time for those people.
They can go to hell and complain from now till next year. We move. We don't complain.
Thank you very much.
We play the show.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
Autopilot is everywhere in the southeast. Don't mind them. They'll be talking anyhow.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah, bye-bye.
And then you people should be getting ready for 2-week lockdown.
Yeah. I don't play with that.
Yes, good. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
All right, the line is still open. You're welcome to the program.
Good evening.
Good evening. Can you reduce the volume where you are watching me from, please?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry, I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Do not be offended for my question.
Just ask any question at all, no problem.
Okay, my question is this. Why are you being so lenient to these blood suckers?
Lenient to which people?
Why are you being so lenient to these people? These fools, people like Devil Maya, because we are calling him Devil Maya.
Well, we have procedures how things are handled. It must not be handled the way you want it. So, but of course, we are focusing. Our eyes is on the ball, and we know what we're doing. So, it must not be the way you want it. But we have our template we are following, and we don't want distraction at all. So we know what we are doing.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's my question.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. We have 5 minutes more to go. How many minutes was our jingle? So we want to make this like 1 hour program. So if our media person edited the video, it will have at least like 1 hour or 50 something minutes. All right, we still have a few minutes to go. 5 minutes more. You're welcome to the program.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Simon. Good evening.
Good evening from here.
This is the first time I'm speaking with you.
Wow, I'm having many first timer today. You're welcome. Was it difficult? Was it difficult?
It's going to be possible.
Sorry?
I never knew it's going to be possible. This is the first time I'm speaking with you. Both enter Biafra.
Wow, you're welcome. Was it difficult?
Not difficult.
Okay,
Not
good.
difficult. I've tried many times, but I'm so glad I spoke with you today. The Simon I'm hearing, I heard your voice.
You're welcome.
I have a testimony.
Really?
You are so famous that anybody that really want to go or you want to make it, then you have to associate yourself with Simon.
Really?
My testimony is that I've been following you on Twitter, and my name on Twitter, I've forgotten the name I was using before for over 2 years, since 2001.
Wow.
I've been on Twitter, and I'm using a name, but the testimony I have to share with you and to their friends and to those who think that this Simon, who is joking with Simon, is that the day it's over 3 months, I said my name to Simon Ekpa's son on Twitter. Could you imagine? And I also changed my profile to your picture. Everything just looks exactly like your own. Could you imagine? Just within 2 months, I'm going to 1,000 now.
Right.
I've been waiting to call you to share this with you. You are great.
You're welcome.
I'm so happy to speak with you.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Continue
you.
the good work you are doing.
Thank you.
I'm sorry behind you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, we continue. All right, we still have like, I think I will take two more calls, and then we'll continue tomorrow. And also the video on Umahi must be edited and shared widely so that people can understand it is not just about Umahi, it is also to the entire Southeast governors who claim to be governors and who claim to be protecting the interests of the people. We need 2 more calls. Continue trying. I know a lot of you are trying. I can see that so many so many people are trying to call, and the call is like coming and just dropping. So continue trying, and you are going to go through at the end of the day. Tomorrow we will take video calls. We've taken video calls today, and a lot of them. Tomorrow we're going to take video calls. Here we go. You're welcome to the program. Hello?
Hello?
Welcome to the program.
Good evening, sir. Mr. Simon.
Good evening.
There's something I want to talk about.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I saw something on Twitter about Ali Noyema helping the people in Sudan. Yeah. And there was a certain time you posted a video about people being persecuted
in Tunisia.
In one country like that.
In Tunisia.
Yeah. And Ali Noyema didn't do anything. So, does it mean that he loves other people more than his people?
Well, he's not love people, he's serving the Fulani now, so he's serving the Fulani interest. It's not a new thing. That's why I did not even, that's how he made his money, by deceiving the Niger Deltans, thinking he's solving their problem. He was a mediator, he broke the, he was the one who struck the deal for amnesty. So did he solve the problem of Niger Delta? No. So he made money for himself and opened airline. That was what Ejiofor wanted to do with Mazen and Bikano and Biafra struggle. And I Koi and Tunishi. Koi is what into.
That's what I want to ask.
Yeah. We don't need to talk about those things. We are focused now, and let them do whatever they want to do with Nigeria. It's their business.
That is to show how stupid our people are.
Yes.
How can manage?
Yeah, can manage. To protect they are protecting their money laundering this thing now. So if they have anything, they will say, oh, we are trying to bring the image of Nigeria, blah blah blah. And those people that are castigated in the Igbo, like all these Femi Faneka, all of them that were shouting, when is Nigeria going to evacuate their own citizens and all that? It is now the Igbo man, which they say they don't want to see their name in Nigeria in any way. So, the man now is the one going to rescue Nigerians. And when you go to Sudan, there are not, any person that go to Sudan as a student is not a real person from Biafra. All of them are going there for Islamic studies.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. All right, I think we're going to end here. We wanted to have 2 calls. I think one more caller, and then we end it. One more call, and we end it. Welcome to the program. You are going to be the last caller today.
Okay, welcome. Good day, panel.
I hardly can hear you.
Yes, because I am also watching.
Okay, you can just reduce the volume. You can just reduce the volume and talk to me on the phone.
Now, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Go ahead.
Yes, let me start by saying that anybody studying in Sudan, whether studying or whatever studying in Sudan, they are all terrorists.
Yes.
By none, I mean by none, no exception. All of them with the Sudan they study are all terrorists. Talk about Asadi Dokubo, talk about Sanusi, and the rest. You know, Sanusi has group that went to Sudan.
Yes.
Although he came out prominently because he has carried many killings, including that of Akanuka.
Yes.
And that of that young lady that was stolen from Delta, Biafra land, to his palace. And many more that we don't know.
Yes.
So, but what I want to comment on is the sit at home. Has the date be set, or you are?
No, we are going to announce the date very soon.
Okay. Will there be any kind of communique to the Eastern governors to be well informed, pre-informed before then, because it is for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu release specifically.
Yes,
so
it is going to be. It is going to be.
Communicate to the Eastern governors.
Well, we'll work something out. Just watch out and follow the event as they unfold.
Okay, so the Biafran people will be carried along.
Of course. Of course, yes.
Okay. In this sit at home, I have made observation, especially regards to Uru people. Uru, although their activities are not in large scale, but from Oba to Onitsha and the environs, not Onitsha main market, and the environs, it breaks my heart last 3-4 months.
Just whatever happened even last week, forget it. Just watch and see what is going to happen going forward.
Yes, I would like to know. So I will travel there, stay in an hotel, make attempt to move around so as to know what is happening. Thank you for your answer.
Thank you very much. May God bless you. May God bless Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless Sandy Buho and all the Oduduwa agitators. May God bless Umuada and their husbands. May God bless our media teams. May God bless the government in exile. May God bless our advisory committee. May God bless New Dimension and all of them.
All right, we'll be ending this video here, and I want to see your comments, right, in the comments section, right? I want you to tell us, what you have to say about, these things happening, okay? Make sure to drop your comments. All right, if you are new, if you've not subscribed yet to this channel, do well to subscribe.